Welcome to all the Aquarians out there. Welcome to your monthly horoscope for the month of December of 2012. Already the last month of 2012. And for you Aquarians in general, it's going to be an Aquarians month. Absolutely. I think because Aquarius is very much associated with friends and with aspirations and having good aspirations. So most Aquarians I know, they have a lot of passion for their friends. They have a lot of, it's the sign of fraternity. It's the sign of getting on the same line. So being aligned with other people with same thoughts and same ideas. And it seems like that for the month of December, certainly the first 3 weeks of the month is going to be very much this Aquarius month, because there's such an emphasis on the 11th house, and the 11th house is an Aquarius house. For you it is Sagittarius, that house is Sagittarius, but it represents the house of Aquarius. It has affinity with it. And it has affinity with all things that has to do with friends, and that has to do with aspirations, that has to do with your goals, but on a long term. So you can manage your goals, or you can take your steps toward that goal that you're having in a very nice way, step by step. And why am I saying this? Because you've got for the 3 weeks of the beginning of December, there is the Sun in that 11th house, and also 2 other planets, which is Venus and which is Mercury. So, are you going to fall in love with a friend maybe? Could be the case. Could be the case. Venus is harmony and a bit of love between maybe a friend that is becoming a bit more than a friend. Could be the case. If that's not the case, certainly you're going to get along better with your friends, because Venus is a harmonizing planet. And also Mercury is in there for most of the month. Mercury, the planet of communication. So you're going to talk a lot with your friends as well. And you're going to think a lot, because it's also the thinking. Think a lot about what you're going to do in the future. And Aquarius is a very future-oriented sign. And of course it fits in quite well with the period of this month, around Christmas time, around New Year's Eve. These are the periods of the seasonal periods that we think about our wishes. And we think about our good aspirations, or trying to have good aspirations for the next year. Well, normally we're all going to do that, but you in particular are going to do that, especially those first 3 weeks actually of the month. So Venus is there, and Mercury in there, and the Sun in there will definitely highlight that area. But what else is going on besides of that? Well, there's also a lot going. So whilst that is going on, it's quite a light side of your chart at the moment, because getting along with friends and doing nice things with friends, maybe in an adventurous way, because it's in Sagittarius. And apart from that, there's another thing going on that is more behind the surface, because it's happening in your 12th house and in your 6th house. There's a lot of activity as well in your 12th house. Mars is in there for most of the month. And then the last days of the month, it shifts into your sign. So there is definitely also a preparation going on for the new you, for a new Mars year starting. Because when we've got Mars in our own sign in Aquarius, it gives you a real boost. Male energy, which means starting with new things. It's a good time to do that. So if you want to start new things, it's ideal for you to start it next year in January. So it's not all the case for all the other signs, but for you it is. because you've got Mars in your 12th house, and it really is, 12th house is an unconscious house. It's a hidden house. So the things that we are doing there, other people aren't seeing it. So it could mean, and it's a good Mars. So I don't think it's going to be any problem for you. Why is it a good Mars? Because it's in Capricorn, and Mars is exalted in Capricorn. In traditional astrology, it really likes that. It has just conjuncted Pluto at the beginning of the month, so you probably had some transformations going on with things that you didn't understand, or blind spots that came to light. And now you are really working hard on yourself on an inner level. So no one is seeing it, but you are noticing it, that you're doing a lot of inner work as well. So it's not all light and bright, but it's also hard work, because Mars in Capricorn is really all about hard work and about, you know, putting a lot of effort into something. But also when Mars going to shift in your first house next month, you're going to see the fruits. So it's not always easy to have Mars in the 12th house, because for some people it could mean that they have a bit lower energy. But I think you will be okay, because you have all this light stuff going on in your 11th house as well, which compensates that a little bit. So if you're a bit tired, if you're a bit feeling tired, it's just temporary. You know, it's going to shift next month, and it's because your actions should go on your inner self. So it's a very good time to explore on the things that you don't know about yourself, the things that are hidden from yourself, and funny enough, that other people see. So the things that other people, blind spots basically. So it's also a month of exploring the blind spot. So it's a good question for the Aquarians during this month. What is my blind spot? What don't I see, and what do I see? What do other people see? Other people see what I don't see. And because you've got so much good stuff going on in the house of friends, maybe your friends are going to help you with that. Maybe they're going to be the mirror during this month. So it's not always that other significant other in your life that is the mirror in your life. So I think very much this month is going to be your friends, the people you align with. So what an interesting month for Aquarians. Unbelievable, but also hard work on your inner self. And I think most Aquarians, they can, you know, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn in traditional astrology, and Saturn doesn't mind hard work. So it will definitely, you will definitely benefit from that. So don't run away from it. Which I think you're not going to do. Anyway, so I'm just checking if there is anything else going on. Yes, that is maybe just a little thing why I'm so accentuating that 12th and 6th house is because there is also going to be a full moon in Cancer. And normally for Aquarians I don't mention the full moons or the new moons because you're not a Cancer. But it's quite significant now because it's triggering the Pluto-Uranus square. And so for you, for Aquarians, it is triggering that 6th and 12th house. So you're going to have that full moon around the 28th of December in your 6th house. And 6th house is all about your health. Not only your health, but also your physical health, your mental health, your soul health, if that is a word. But so a good time to do all that as well, and that goes very well with the Mars stuff going on in your 12th house. So, dear Aquarians, I wish you a Merry Christmas if you are celebrating Christmas in your country. I wish, and if you're not, I wish you a Happy New Year, and with a lot of wishes coming true next year. And I see you next year. Bye bye.